Well, I guess I've been playing old school RuneScape wrong this entire time. Listen, as a new player, I couldn't have imagined what fun lay ahead when I started old school RuneScape for the first time some handful of months ago. I chose to go in completely blind, just wanted to experience the magic of everything that everyone swore to me back in middle school and see where it went. Surely those late nights of wandering blind in my very first playthrough were not for naught. Aimlessly chopping trees and watching anime was for my own benefit. Was I efficient? Hell no, I wasn't efficient. I didn't even have a membership at the time. I spent close to 100 hours literally just being a kid again, running around and having no clue what or where to go. I even documented the entire journey and posted it on YouTube for all of you veterans to get a good laugh at my naivety. And most of the comments were very supportive, in which case, thank you very much. But there was a pattern of feedback that glared at me through my phone as I tasted both an insane amount of views for the first time and an insane amount of criticism. You really made an entire video after 100 hours? You spent 100 hours and only did like 3 quests. You crazy guy for making a video after only 2 weeks. Bro, 100 hours for me as an adult with real responsibilities, that might be 2 weeks of game time for you, but for me who has real responsibilities, that is like months of game time for me. Apparently, to some of you who have not been doing this correctly, that really bothered you. So for all my new players who are watching this video and wondering if you play this game, I'm gonna give you 5 reasons, 5 ways to play this game completely wrong and have a bloody damn amazing time. The first way to play this game completely wrong, you're gonna play completely blind. Half of the magic that I experienced was literally just learning and exploring and figuring out the little secrets without being told or having them explained to you by a guide. I think this is the true way to play for almost any action exploration game. It's always best to have your first experience be completely blind, and that's definitely far from optimal, but there's magic when you kind of lean into that learning style to navigate the landscape and figuring out how things work just by clicking around and misclicking everything in the environment. That is part of the OSRS rite of passage. Killing the wrong thing, or frankly dying, is all part of the magic that could be prevented with a guide, but is best to not use. I think that friction, that's going to be the thing that ultimately pays off. That's the payoff for completing a quest or finding new parts of the map all by yourself, or even just chasing what lies over yonder because you're curious. That is unrivaled, especially in this type of game. And because a game like this has so much to offer, you really do want to cherish and experience everything to its maximum during your first playthrough, because you only get to do this thing one time. The second way to play old school RuneScape completely wrong as a new player is you're gonna do hardcore for your first account. Now that might be controversial, and maybe it's because I'm getting older, but I find that the risk to reward ratio for any game that offers hardcore instantly makes the game far more enjoyable. During my first real introduction to the game, I actually had 2 different accounts. I had a normal account and then a hardcore account because I wanted to feel the thrill and the fear of danger. And I can't tell you how many times I simply stared at the ditch that crosses over into the wilderness. In fact, I've still yet to really explore the wilderness. The most I've done is hopped over the ditch and then ran past a tree and then decided, you know what, this isn't for me yet. And I ran back and then just never went into the wilderness again. Now, a lot of players might tell you to not play hardcore for the first time you play old school RuneScape, and maybe there's wisdom to that. But I will say that the thrill and the fear of death made every decision carry that much more weight in my playthrough. The third way to not play old school RuneScape as a new player, don't you dare play mindlessly. Don't you dare spend most of your time just playing this game the way that you would want to. You absolutely will not have any fun whatsoever, especially if you are watching your favorite show or listening to your favorite podcast or audiobook. Multitasking will bring you nothing but despair. Haven't you realized that? That's what all the gremlin veteran players say. Don't you dare just have a great time playing the game however you want, leveling up your woodcutting skills while watching Naruto for the 9th time. That is just not appropriate for an old school RuneScape player. And don't you dare even think about just logging on to just soak in the music after a long, hard freaking day at work or school, and you just need to have some therapy that doesn't cost $100 a session. Don't you dare. Don't even think about it. Remember, you play this game for the approval of the Bridge Troll veterans who have nothing better to do than criticize your every freaking move. And even if you're not a content creator, they will find you and they will let you know that you have done a grievous sin, that you suck, and that you're not playing this game with optimal freaking effort. The fourth thing that you can absolutely not do as a new player to old school RuneScape is have an opinion before 100 hours of gameplay. Speaking of those gremlin bridge troll veteran players, yeah, don't you literally have an opinion until you've spent 1 billion hours playing old school RuneScape. If you don't quit your job, divorce your wife, abandon your children, and no life this game until you've withered away in your office game chair that probably cost you $80 on Amazon, then you have no right to let anyone else know what you think or feel about this game. In fact, you aren't even allowed to ponder the beauty of this game, let alone make a video about it, because that is what is required to really be an exceptional and accepted old school RuneScape player. The fifth thing that you cannot do as a new player, if you want to have fun as a new guy to old school RuneScape, is don't you dare roleplay a character that has an origin story that is even a little bit off brand for a Viking setting. I didn't realize that my character couldn't come from some distant land, experience some tragedy and then migrate. If your origin story for roleplay isn't carefully calculated against all the Norse and Viking culture and thought, then you will be audited by every single veteran gremlin bridge troll player, and you'll be required to delete your account because that's unacceptable and you must start over. And if you have a lot of progress, well, that's just too freaking bad. And a bonus tip, number 6, I guess you could call it, is don't you dare mispronounce a single word in your entire journey of old school RuneScape. I made a grievous sin of calling it Galenor, and no, that was not intended at all. I didn't know how to pronounce Galenor or Gilenor. I still don't know how to say it properly, but it's damn well not Galenor, and that is my own fault, 100%. Now, if you like this video and other old school RuneScape content, go check out my other video. It's really the origin story for all of this. It's about 30 minutes long. You might find it very enjoyable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your grandma said hello, give her a little pat on the head, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And if this video does well, this channel just might become an old school RuneScape main content creation platform, despite the fact that I'm actually really enjoying World of Warcraft behind the scenes. And behind that camera and lights over there, I've actually got my paladin up waiting for me to play. So if you want to see WoW content too, let me know in the comments, because I've actually got a crazy video planned, but I just don't know the right channel to release it on. So anyway, if you like old school RuneScape, check out the other video that I made that's kind of sparked the creation of this one, and then let me know in the comments what the heck you want to watch. Bye, nerds.